Welcome back to all my subscribers. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that like, share, comment, and subscribe button. Today we're rebuilding, well, not today, but we're in the process of rebuilding this K1 GSXR 750, and we got a hole in the motor. So the story on this, as you can see, guys, I've already stripped it. Now, we got it from Facebook Marketplace. The story on this is, guys, I didn't even want to buy it. I really didn't. So I seen a guy posted it for $1,000. I'm like, what? GSXR for $1,000? Must be stolen. Messaged them. There's a hole in... No, he didn't tell me then and there. I went to go look at the bike off rip ASAP. It was about 30 minutes away from me. Then when I got there, he told me there's a hole in the motor. From putting too much oil. I told him I'll be back, because I'll be back later on that day, because I was going to think about it. And I didn't come back because I'm like, shit, I got too much stuff going on right now. Boat, box, Chevy, this, that. I can't take on another project, especially something with a hole in the motor. You know what I mean? If it was something simple, a stator or something, sure. But you got a whole hole in the motor, bro. So I ignored him. I blocked him. Right? I blocked his number because we had exchanged numbers. Just because I'm like, damn, I don't want to, you know what I mean? And so he messaged me and he asked me, hey, are you from the Virgin Islands? Look at this, guys. We got pieces of motor all over the place. He messaged me back. He's like, oh, you from the Virgin Islands? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, my best friend is from the Virgin Islands, which has nothing to do with the bike. But I'm like, is this a discount or like, wait, what's going on? Okay, we could chop it up who your best friend is. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know your best friend, but all right. His best friend called me the next day. Bro, you ain't coming for your bike, blah, blah, blah. Nah, he hit me with the accent. Nah, I'm like, man, come for your bike. And he's talking to me like it's already my bike and stuff like that. Anyhow, I bought the bike for $500. Okay, it's worth it. You know what I mean? I did some research. I took like 3 days to buy the bike. I did my research. I know the bike was worth it off rip. Like, even if he was selling it for $1,000, I could take this frame. It has a title, sell that for $500. The heads, the wheels, the swing arm, the flarings, the intake. I could, you know what I mean? I could go dumb with it. The crank, the pistons that's left. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And really part out the bike. And it was worth it. You know, the Yoshimura exhaust. You know what I mean? So I know the bike was definitely worth it. But I really didn't want to take it on, to be honest with you guys. But I am a bike lover. So it is what it is. I know I'm not going to find another GSXR for $500. I mean, it's possible, but the condition and this and that and shit, just like this. But I'm going to show you the bike. Well, I took apart the bike already. I started sanding plastics already and really just like going for the full rebuild, you know what I mean? Not no just flaring swap rebuild that I see guys be doing on YouTube. No, this is a full rebuild. This motor is coming apart. This motor is not a full rebuild. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, because I'm not, maybe not a full rebuild, because I'm not touching. Damn. Yeah, guys, this hole is low as hell, but it's not touching the oil down there, so we could still the oil section is good. But I did buy this block, but lo and behold, we got a hole right here below in the lower section of the motor. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then when I do get to taking off the flarings and the gas tank and everything, we're like, holy smokes, we got a bigger hole back here. So now I'm in the process of telling the eBay seller, hey, do you have the bottom half, or I'll just send this whole thing back, get my money, and buy this part with the bottom half. Let me show you guys exactly what it is. You know what I mean? But guys, yeah, we definitely need more than that. I thought I could have got away with that and just the crank shaft. Not the crankshaft, I'm sorry, the rod. As you can see, the rod is literally bent in there. God damn. The rod is literally bent in there, guys. So, yeah, a bit hole up because I was gonna take out this motor, put on the bottom half, and do everything except put on the head, etc. because I'm gonna need a head gasket and whatnot. Oh, I don't have the crank, the piston crank, the connecting rod yet. So yeah, that would have been the only hole up other than the head gasket. But it is what it is, guys. We done sanded down these flarings quite a bit and cleaned them. We got some cracks all over the place, but we're gonna body work them and paint them and get this bike where it needs to be. I'm not worried about it cosmetically because I know I'm gonna do my thing with that spray gun. But as far as motor, you know, this is a 2000. This is another thing, right? I don't know what's up with Chat GPT, guys. You guys could educate me more on this. But see, it says 2000. Oh, you can't see. Oh yeah, 2000, made in 2000. I'm guessing that would be February. And when I check Chat GPT for, you know, parts and information and whatnot, Chat GPT is my best friend, guys. When I do check Chat GPT, they're saying that the GSXR started in 01 and the Shred was a 2000. Shred was the last year of the 2000 was the last year of the Shred. However, this is not a Shred. This is fuel injected, not carbureted. So I guess Chat GPT is not always correct, guys. But yeah, this is just what we got going on. So I'm gonna extend the swing arm. Apart from, I mean, guys, I've been looking for like performance parts and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it's just not on eBay and stuff. I gotta go to like the expensive Windsor pistol. Oh, damn, I forgot the name. Winco, whatever the hell it is, pistons and this and that. Actually got to go to the website. There's no like plug and play eBay parts for these things, guys. So yeah, that is kind of crazy because I was trying to get a little more power, see if I could find me, I don't know, some injectors, some cam, some kind of something, you know what I mean? But no, it's not as easy when it comes to performance pads for these. I don't even know why I'm trying to do it, guys, because honestly all my life I've been saying, like, why do guys make motorcycles faster? It's already fast, bro. Your head is your helmet. You just want to kill yourself at that point, you know what I mean? I do need a front fender. I honestly should buy a whole kit, but I'm just so nice with it, guys. This stuff is very repairable to me. A few spots like they had fiberglass already, but definitely I could tell that, you know, you gotta put bulldog or some type of adhesive promoter when you're painting plastics, and I could definitely tell that the painter didn't do that for this previous paint job because the paint is just chipping all over the place. That's a little tip for you guys. If you guys didn't know, you need adhesion promoter when you're spraying plastics. Okay, guys, bumpers, whatever plastic it is, You know what I mean? You need that adhesion promoter so the paint could stick. Otherwise, it'll just be chipping and it won't last long at all. But that's what we got going on today, guys. I just wanted to give you guys an update on the newest project. Actually, this is the newest project. I don't know, I'm really putting in so much time into this bike that I might just keep it. At the same time, I don't want an old bike, like, you know what I mean? I guess it serves its purpose or whatever the case may be, but I'm not sure where I'm at with this, but I'm pretty sure after I build it, depending on how difficult it was for me and how hard these eBay sellers hold on to the parts and whatnot, is going to determine whether or not I sell a bike. But we have a clean title, GSXR 750 on our hands, guys. I don't know, I might keep it, man. I mean, it's not to say that I don't know what you could call this rebuild, because I'm not using no new parts. Literally all the parts are used block, used crank, used this. Damn near the only thing brand new is the freaking head gasket and probably some bolts, because yeah, I'm gonna get some new bolts where I can, when I can. I got some exhaust bolts and just little whatever bolts, like whatever little screws and trinkets I could get. You know what I mean? But as far as, you know, it being a rebuild, I mean, you're rebuilding an engine, but I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could safely say like, hey, it's a 0 miles on the rebuild. I mean, yes, it literally is, but I don't know, it's a bit of a stretch due to the fact that you're using 100% used parts. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a complicated debate. But we do have, I thought it was a full system. We do have the Yoshimura tip with the stock headers. And yeah, guys, it just is what it is. I'm gonna definitely upgrade the clutch lever, brake lever, pegs, just little petty stuff, but nothing that adds performance. You know what I mean? But I have to wait for some parts. I gotta message this guy, see what he's talking about with the block, because like I said, I asked him, hey, do you have the lower half or whatever the case may be? I'm gonna just send that back and get me. I don't know, guys, I should really just be buying the other engine, but it's way out of my budget when it comes to, because I wasn't even supposed to buy this bike. Lord Jesus, I just feel like, man, you buy the bike, you're thinking it's the front hole, you bust down the bike, it's the back hole. You got more holes upon holes upon holes, and it's just getting worse upon worse. It's kind of reminding me of my Cutlass, you know, when it comes to the domino effect, when it comes to that rust. But it just is what it is. I'm gonna stick with it, guys. It's only $500 and I got a clean title. You know what I mean? I see these bikes selling for, you know, $3,000, $5,000, $4,000 currently to this day. You know what I mean? Though it's a 2001, 2000. So I don't mind investing a little change in it, because I know that I would be able to get back my money. That's the most important part. I mean, not really, you know, because if you love something really and truly, just dump money into it, because that's just what we do as men, you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess I wouldn't say that I love it that much to just, if it was new or something, I don't know, but you know what I mean? We're gonna just see what it do. We're gonna drop this motor. Oh, how I'm gonna drop this motor too, guys. My plan, I'm gonna put a tire under here, literally a 2 tires or whatever. Put a tire under here, unbolt these bolts, and let the motor drop on that tire. And then I'm gonna move the bike out the way. Yeah, guys, simple and easy. I don't have any special tools for this, because this is actually my first complete motorcycle rebuild. You know, I've sprayed bikes all the time, and that's not a rebuild. I'll do to clean some carburetors all the time, injectors, but that's not a rebuild. This is actually the first full breakdown of a moto that I'm doing with a GSXR, and it is what it is. So play with Minaj Garage, guys. Play with Minaj Garage. like, care, la. Clear with Manaj Garage. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that stuff is appreciated, guys. We about to go by the boat right now, and I'm about to upload 2 videos in a day, so you guys about to get some content on the boat next. Until then, stay tuned.